Hey folks, it's just turned 6:22 from 6:21 to 6:22. 6:21, that's 126. That's the self-understanding intuition. And then 6:22 is 226. The double number of the double elders number of wisdom, harmony, coming together. Which, when you get into doubles or triples, it has a lot to do with starts leaning in towards or becoming or being about wisdom, which is a collection of understandings. Two is understanding. Two is where you're beginning to get a collection of understanding, which is wisdom, and triple elders number of two. That's 222. That's wisdom. That's wisdom. A collection of understandings. Um, and that's understanding intuition. And that's perfect for right now because we're talking about faith. Um, I just did a video talking about Paul Cherick taking over everything that I'm doing to help y'all with the real format for coming awake. Um, but that's I wanted to just go downstairs because I got stuff. I still have some stuff to do. The next 2 days is going to be busy. I got to hurry up and get going. Um, but anyway, I wanted to talk about faith. Um, what is faith? I have faith in a great Lord Jesus Christ, blah, blah, blah. I have faith in my God. Okay, you have faith what? Faith about what? That you love something you've never talked to and you don't really know if it even exists. That you have faith that when you die everything's going to be better. That you have faith that this God or Jesus Christ is going to, or whatever, Allah, whatever, is going to give you, peace and love and happiness and make your life wonderful. Yeah, how's that going? Or have faith in the law of attraction where you can get what you want by thinking it right. I'm sorry. That is just so funny. That is so ridiculous. It's so absurd. If you think about it rationally, how the hell could anyone get what they want by thinking it? I want a cherry pie. Damn, I must not be asking right because I don't see a cherry pie materializing. Wait a minute, there's one coming in the mail because I asked for it, and the universe is going to send it to me. Folks, please don't believe that crap. There's so many loving folks out there that have hope and compassion in their hearts, and you're just being led down a road of wasting your time and money and your feelings, where you should be relaxing and becoming aware of yourself more. Um, anyway, what is faith again? Think about it. That's an honest question. What the heck is faith? I have faith that when it rains, I'm going to get wet unless I'm properly protected. That's a form of faith. Faith is a believing or understanding that you have gathered from receiving data, number 8, putting it together into an understanding because it makes some kind of sense, and feeling and knowing, seeing everything. And then faith is like wisdom in that it takes a lot of data giving you a lot of understanding that you can usually or always up to that point expect something to be something. Now, what I just say, every time it rains, you go outside, you get wet. Every time, unless you're wearing something. So you know what? You can have faith in that. You can count on it. Having faith is like being able to count on something. That doesn't mean it's perfect. That doesn't mean it won't change. That doesn't mean it won't change into totally unfaithful, meaning it doesn't happen. Unfaithful, we know where that goes, right? When you love someone and they love you, and all of a sudden they're not faithful to you, yeah, not cool. When you say that you're going to be with someone, and then without telling the other person that you're changing your mind and you're with someone else, that's unfaithful. That's dishonorable. You like it, you don't like it, I don't care. I'm stating fact. Is anyone perfect? No. No one ever has been, no one ever will be. When you're in the body, are you messed with? Oh, yes, you have been all your lives. Boy, kind of came to life on this one, huh? So faith is something that you understand and you have a good feeling towards, and it seems to be repeating itself to be the case. It seems to be repeating itself to be true. That's how it becomes faith. Now, that's how faith is made. How is faith destroyed? When that event quits happening. Or when you're told that event has quit happening. Like all these little souls running around, getting in people's heads right now. That'll change. 2 months from now, they're all going to be gone. The new format will be up. But that's when we lose faith, is when we find out that that other collection of understandings we had has just been broken. Remember, nothing's perfect. People change. And when people are run, when people are controlled, if something can be controlled, whoever's controlling them can really ruin or destroy their life. How come I'm always close to succeeding and then at the last minute everything falls apart? You might have been manipulated to make a mistake, or usually things are manipulated around you to make sure that it happens just the same. A lot of you that don't succeed and you put forth the effort and everything else, lots of times that's how that happens. So how do you have faith in anything? Why would you want to have faith in anything? When you have faith in something, it gives you some kind of assurance to hold on to while you're in your body having a life, which is the only kind of actual hell that exists. Now, wait a minute. This can't be hell because there's love and stuff. Yes, and that's cool. That's really cool when you have it. But you know what? It's not what your life is about, unfortunately. Not now. You have to have joy in your life enough to keep you keep everyone from committing suicide. The original male and female knew that. Okay. It's going to change, but still things aren't going to be perfect. But they're not going to be abusive like they are now. We need to have some faith, I think. It's important to have some stability. If nothing else, have faith in yourself. That's a big one. And the only way that can happen is by becoming yourself and being yourself and staying true to how you feel. And as you change, the way you feel about things can change. And then, if necessary, you modify your outlook on things, your behavior, whatever. A lot of you haven't been able to trust yourself. A lot of that's done to you, but it's all being taken away. What's coming and what has never been while you're in a body is a whole new age. A whole new age of the self and family. You have to know who you are and be aware of yourself before you can sit down at a table with a bunch of other people and everybody get along and understand each other properly. You have to know yourself. And then once you know yourself, then you can understand the way other people are a whole lot better. Okay? When you know how you when you finally are your true self, you know how you feel about things. When the other people at the table are their true selves, they know how they feel about things. Then all of you can sit down and really get somewhere. Okay? It's a little bit relative to like when we're growing up. Our thoughts about things change because we keep learning. We keep growing up, and of course there's a whole lot of abuse, and there's always been a whole lot of abuse and control going on. That's being changed. That's being taken away. Okay? It's going to be easier for family to finally come together. We want to have faith in others, but the first thing we have to do is have faith in ourselves. And once you have faith in yourself, you won't feel like you have to rely on others as much. And don't forget, they're growing too. Okay? So this is a simple talk about faith. The most important, or faith, which is an accepted understanding, with the accepted understanding that it can change. But it's a process with one person or thing. It's a flow that generally seems to repeat itself. Something that you can kind of count on. So let's finish awakening. Let's live by our own code of ethics. And let's honor ourselves. Okay? Because that's your foundation. Once you know who you are and you maintain that, then you're finally you. That's a big part of awakening. And once you've maintained that, it's not easier. It's not just easier. It's not only easier to understand other people and how you really feel about them, but it's also easier to help them. And most all the people that listen to me, they want to help others. Animals, people, plants, everything. If you're attracted to my words, what I'm saying, if you're brought to hear me, it's for a reason. It's because this information is important to you. It's important to me too, don't get me wrong. It's important for everyone. It's important for the self. It's important for family. And we are all family. Not everyone sits down at the dinner table, but it's nice when more and more of us do. But we have to come to grips with each other as we learn how to move forward together in a new creation without the abuse of male and female first being. This is all about you folks. This is all about all of you. It's time everybody met. It's going to happen. When I get out of here, I'm ripping up all the curtains, okay? There's nowhere for anyone to hide. Barriers will still be there between the dimensions. That's almost all of them are going to stay. So they need to just separate the frequencies, but some of them literally you can walk through. Two of them down in Faye, I pulled up lower dimensions here in the planet. So, well, folks, love you. As you relax and flow inside yourself and become more of yourself and find out some of the things you can do, everything, the other qualities that you have will also become stronger, more cemented within you. And you will become more of who you are. As you awaken and this new energy everywhere in the field keeps making you stronger and giving you more fortitude, that'll help you out too. The awakening is here. It's time for everyone to have the blinders taken off their eyes, to see what's real, and then to start dealing with it. To locate, to see, to feel, to understand their true family. That includes our friends in space. So, it's time for all of us to come together. Second dimension will be fixed real soon, and then we work on this one. But in the meantime, there's other work that's going to happen here. Those things running the planet are going to be ripped up and torn out. And when you actually see live Anunnaki, yeah, maybe then some of my words will make a little more sense. You need to have physical affirmations of some sort to help solidify your faith while in solid bodies on the third dimension. It's a physical world. We need some type of physical truth to help hold on to the feelings and the understandings that we managed to put together. You can't demand that you have it to have faith in something, but we need to have it. We need to have some. Well, folks, love you. Take care and have a good one.